Good morning, students. Today we are going to start with chapter 4 of class 9, Structure of Atom. So, what do you know about atom and what do you know about the structure of the atom? Today we are going to study about that only. So, let's start with the chapter. In chapter 3, we have learned that atoms and molecules are the fundamental building blocks of matter. The fundamental building blocks of matter. The existence of different kinds of matter is due to the different atoms constituting them. So different kinds of matter constituting different kinds of atoms. The existence of different kinds of matter due to the different atoms constituting them. So, now the question arises, what makes the atom of one element different from the atom of another element? You know about that? And atoms really indivisible atoms जो है वो real में indivisible है, that means we can cut it off or not, as proposed by Dalton, or are there smaller constituents inside the atom? We shall find out the answers to these questions in this chapter. We will learn about subatomic particles and the various models that have been proposed by different scientists, and particles are arranged within the atoms. So, a major challenge before the scientists at the end of 19th century was to reveal the structure of the atom as well as to explain its important properties. The elucidation of structure of atom is based on a series of experiments. One of the first indications that atoms are not indivisible comes from studying static electricity. What do we study? Static electricity. And the condition under which electricity is conducted by different substances. Electricity is conducted by different substances, charged particles in a matter. For understanding the nature of charged particles in a matter, let us carry out some activities. So, as you can see in your book, what are the charged particles? Here we can go. You can see two activities are there. Comb dry here. Does the comb then attract small particles of matter or not? So, let's start with this. We have a comb and you have small type of bits of paper. ठीक है. देन जैसे ही हम कॉम को क्या करेंगे, रब करेंगे अगेंस्ट अ सिल्क क्लॉथ और अगेंस्ट यू कैन सी कॉम को हमने किसी भी चार्ज पार्टिकल के साथ में रब किया और जैसे ही हमने उसको किसके साथ में अटैच किया, विद दीज बिट्स ऑफ पेपर. द बिट्स ऑफ पेपर स्टार्ट मूविंग विद द कॉम ड्यू टू electrically charged particles. So you can see here what happened here. The charged particles of matter attract each other due to the electrically force present between them. So now start with another para of this chapter. I hope you all are understanding this. Now you can see here it is. Now next, from these activities, can we conclude that on rubbing two objects together they become electrically charged? Yes, we can conclude that. Where does these charge come from? This question can be answered by knowing that an atom is divisible and consists of different charged particles. Many scientists contributing in revealing the presence of charged particles in an atom, as you can see here. It was known by 1900 that the atom was indivisible. It was known by 1900 that the atom was indivisible as contained by It was known by 1900 that the atom was an indivisible particle but contained at least one subatomic particle. The electron identified by J.J. Thomson. Now, electron. Electron is given by J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson. J.J. Thomson was a scientist who discovered electron. You can remember this. I hope you all can remember this. What happened to this? So, next, but contain at least one subatomic particle, that is electron, discovered by J.J. Thomson. So, J.J. Thomson discovered electron in an atomic particle. Even before the electron was identified, E. Goldstein in 1886 discovered the presence of new radiations in a gas discharge, called them canal rays. What did he call them? Sir E. Goldstein in 1886 discovered new radiations in a gas discharge and called them as canal rays. These rays were positively charged. So, which ultimately led to the discovery of another subatomic particle. This subatomic particle had a charge equal in magnitude but opposite in sign to that of electron. So, equal in magnitude, you can remember this line, equal in magnitude but opposite in sign to that of electron. Its mass was approximately 2000 times as that of the electron. Electron से कितना ज़्यादा? 2000 times as that of electron. It was given the name of proton. What does it give in the name? The name of proton. In general, an electron is represented as E negative and a proton is represented as P positive. You can see here, it is given in your book. Now, the mass of proton is taken as 1 unit as its plus charge as +1. The mass of an electron is considered to be negligible and its charge is -1. You can see electron charge is given, proton charge is given, it's positive and its mass is 1 unit, whereas electron charge is given negative and its mass is negligible as compared to proton. Now you can understand the difference between proton and electron. And proton as compared discovered by E. Goldstein, so, and you know about electron, who discovered electron? We have studied it previously, J.J. Thomson. So, is that clear with you people? Now, we are going to start with next topic. Next, it seemed that an atom was composed of protons and electrons mutually balancing their charges. One is of positive charge and another one is of positively charged. Yes, one is of positive charge and another one is negative charge. So basically an atom consists of both the charges, and these charges are arranged in particular with the atom. So, it also appeared that the protons were in the interior of the atom, for whereas electron could easily be removed off but not protons. So, proton is inside the atom, whereas electrons are outside the atom. If we are removing electron from an atom, we can easily remove it, but we cannot easily remove the size of proton as compared to electron. You can see proton is inside the atom. Now next, let's study that. It also appeared that protons, now the big question was, what sort of structure these particles of atom have? We will find the answer in the question below. Now start with the next topic. We are going to start with page number 2 in our next video. Till then you can revise this page as further. And yes, we have started with chapter 4 of class 9, structure of the atom.